This stranger handed a girl playing on a lonely street a bottle of drink. "Drink, I'll give you candy," he said. Excited, the girl drank it. Moments later, feeling dizzy, she climbed into a luggage bag the man had brought out from his car trunk. "Let's play hide and seek," he said, smiling. A couple driving home noticed something strange. "That's a weird hide-and-seek game," the husband muttered. "I think something's wrong. We have to do something," the wife replied, anxious. "Let's call the cops and stay put. There's nothing more we can do." "No, what if it was our own daughter?" the wife snapped. "And what if he has a gun?" "I'm not risking it," the husband replied. As the stranger loaded the bag into his trunk, they noticed another luggage bag already inside. The wife's heart pounded. She couldn't let him get away. She swerved their car, blocking his path. The man honked furiously, then stepped out of the car to run. But the cops arrived. When officers opened the second bag, the couple was shocked. It was their own daughter tied up inside. The wife turned to her stunned husband and whispered, "You never know when the life you save is your own. Drop a heart if it's good to be kind, no matter." Oh. While stepping out of the restroom, this boy saw his disabled classmate struggling to enter. As he stood up from his wheelchair, the boy kicked the wheelchair away and laughed. His classmate stood there sobbing and looking for help while he ran away. At the parking lot, his father, who had seen what happened, asked, "Who's that kid?" "He's my classmate. We call him the one-legged douchebag." The dad said nothing, and they left. The next morning, as the boy packed his school bag, his father walked up to him. "You're going to write an apology letter to that kid." "What? No way. Every kid does that in school. Why should I be the one to apologize?" "Then go rent your own house and stay," the father yelled. An hour later, the man with the principal brought his son and his classmate in front of the class. "Now read it aloud," he said to his son. With tears, the boy began to read in front of the whole class. His classmates began to laugh at him, but the man turned to the class. "If any of you ever bullies another kid, you're going to read your own letter in front of the entire school. Drop a heart if we need more fathers like him." When this homeless man lay down on the ground to rest, a lady suddenly rushed over and grabbed all the money from his bowl. The man sat up, watching helplessly as the lady disappeared. 20 minutes later, she returned carrying 2 coolers filled with bottled water and drinks. She placed them in front of him. "Sell these and keep the money." Confused but desperate, the man agreed, and soon passers-by stopped to buy. Years passed. One day, the lady was in a restaurant eating when she got a call. Her hands trembled, and she began to cry. After eating, she went to pay, but the waiter stopped her. "The owner wants to see you." When she walked into the office, she couldn't believe her eyes. The owner was, in fact, the homeless man from years ago. "I've turned my life around. Now I own many restaurants, all because of what you did for me that day," the owner said. "I want you to manage this one." The lady froze, tears spilling. "No way! How did you know I just lost my job minutes ago?" Smiling, she rushed and hugged him. Life has a way of repaying kindness when you least expect it. Drop a heart if you agree. This car began reversing, but suddenly hit an old man trying to cross the road. The driver slammed the brakes and stormed out. The old man lay on the ground, his food scattered and hands trembling. The man was angry at the old man. "You wanted me to hit you, huh? So you could sue me for money? Guess gray hair doesn't make you wise." The old man struggled to get up but couldn't. Before he could say a word, the driver's young daughter stepped out. She knelt beside the old man, carefully picking up his groceries. "Get in the car now!" the father yelled. The girl froze, then ran back into the car. With a deep breath, she grabbed her father's grocery bag, returned, and placed it in the old man's arms. Then she helped him up and walked him across the street. Her father fumed in silence. She braced for what awaited her and returned to the car, but to her surprise, she saw her father wiping his tears. "What's wrong, Papa?" she asked. "I'm proud of you. Truly, gray hair doesn't mean wisdom after all, because today, a child was wiser than a man. Drop a heart for the kind girl."
At a fancy mall, a teenage girl strutted ahead of her mother, scrolling on her phone. A janitor bent down to mop near them. The girl sneered, "Move, you're in my way," and deliberately spilled her smoothie onto his clean floor. "Oops, do your job?" Her friends laughed. The janitor sighed but stayed silent. Later, as she entered a jewelry store, her mother noticed her purse was missing. Panic spread. "My wallet! My cards!" the mother gasped. The girl turned pale. "Dad will kill us if we don't find it." They searched frantically, but the purse was gone. Moments later, the janitor approached, holding the purse. "I saw it fall while you were laughing." Here, the girl froze, embarrassed. Why didn't you keep it?" He smiled gently. "Because respect is worth more than money. I may clean floors, but I won't dirty my heart." The mother's eyes watered. The girl looked down, ashamed, whispering, "I'm sorry." Drop a heart if you believe dignity shines brighter than wealth.